Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NBA on Friday, January 28th, 2022. We got NBA player prop spreads over-unders here for you today. My name is Steve. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Friday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers here by the end of the week, and I can't do it without your help. You guys have been absolutely unbelievable as far as the support goes. Like I said yesterday, we've had to adjust the subscriber goal more than a few times this week because you guys have been absolutely crushing it. So appreciate all of you here at the channel. Appreciate the support. Check out our community Discord if you're new also today. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. There's a lot of great things happening in the Discord, guys. Always having a lot of fun in there. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, and now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. Gotta get the bag. Shane Davis, Wilkie, One Must Fall, Arthur Shaw, and Zach Green. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you here at the channel. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. There'll also be a link in the description and in the comment section as well where you can check that out. Okay, now results from the previous episode. It was good stuff for us, guys. We ended up going 2-0. Got the little baby sweep. We were able to cash the Joel Embiid under 33.5 points. The train is finally over. We love to see it. And he honestly cashed us fairly easily. We were pretty much in control on this bet most of the time. Anthony Davis did a phenomenal job guarding him. They did run the double teams after him. We love to see it. They did make the other guys beat him, and they did. Tyrese Maxey and the shooters, they knocked down a lot of threes, and the Sixers won big. So, honestly, good to see as far as that goes. And then we were also able to cash the Golden State Warriors -6 spread there versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Love to see that as well. They ended up picking it up in the second half, and they were in control most of the second half, but it was still a little bit close for comfort. But we were able to cash it. We're going to get after it today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with Zach LaVine over 35.5 PRAs here for the Chicago Bulls at -111 odds. So this is a great matchup here for Zach LaVine, guys. San Antonio Spurs obviously not a great defense, particularly at home. The Spurs have the 3rd worst defensive efficiency at home. They're allowing the 2nd most points per game at home in the NBA at 113.1 so far this season, so that's obviously not very good. Spurs also allow the 5th most rebounds in the NBA as well. So there'll be a lot of opportunities here for Zach LaVine, both on the glass and obviously as far as points go. And LaVine, obviously, so far since being back, has been very, very involved in every category. He's had 15 rebounds and assists in his last 2 games since being back, so we love seeing that to go along with the 23 points he's had in each game. So love seeing that, guys. I think that's why I love the PRA line so much here, as he has been so involved in all categories since being back. So particularly against the bad defensive team here in the Spurs, he should be able to fill up the stat sheet here for sure. By position, this is also a great matchup here for LaVine. Spurs allow the 8th most points, the 12th most rebounds, and the 16th most assists to shooting guards, and it's very similar as far as the point guards as well. Spurs also in the bottom 10 as far as for points allowed to point guards as well. So you'll see LaVine probably play a little bit of both as far as point guard and shooting guard. So honestly, I love that, guys. His averages are way higher also on the road. LaVine averaging 4.4 more points per game on the road, 1.1 more rebounds, and 0.1 more assists. So that's 5.6 more PRAs he averages on the road, guys. There is definitely something to that, particularly with the points. So we love to see that. LaVine definitely a little bit more comfortable here on the road. And like I said, 39 and 37 PRAs since he's returned. And he's not on any type of minutes restriction. I mean, he played 38 minutes last game, which is what you love to see. Very efficient, 9 out of 16 from the floor. Love seeing all those things. LaVine overall 11-8 in his last 19 games to this line. But there were a couple losses in there that it was hard for me to even count as a loss because he played just 4 minutes in one of the games. So did count it as a loss. So if you don't count that, technically 11-7. So love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. A lot of convincing data there for Zach LaVine. We're going to go Zach LaVine over 35.5 PRAs here for the Chicago Bulls at minus 111 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Trae Young, under 9.5 assists here for the Atlanta Hawks at minus 122 odds. So we took this bet last week versus the Miami Heat, and we were very satisfied. We were able to cash that fairly easily last week. And we're taking it for a lot of the same reasons here versus the Boston Celtics, right? Trae Young 7-3 to the under in his career versus the Boston Celtics. So that's obviously pretty solid there. Trae Young also 6 out of 9 in his last 9 games to this under as well. So he's 6-3 in his last 9 to the under. So we like seeing that. And the Celtics here allow the fewest amount of assists in all of the NBA. So that's obviously very good at 21.8 assists per game. That is the fewest. We love to see that. They allow the 4th fewest assists to point guards as well. And the Celtics here are coming in pretty healthy. Marcus Smart is healthy at the point, which is worth noting, obviously. And all the other Celtics main pieces as well. So we love to see that. Celtics 4th best in defensive efficiency on the road as well. So that's obviously very solid. Trae Young also averaging 0.4 assists less at home than on the road. Some of those things are a mystery as to why that is, but he does average 0.4 assists less at home, so we like seeing that. And like I said, this is for a lot of the same reasons that we took it here against the Heat. You know, great history, great recent trend as far as the matchup, great matchup to the under. A lot of good things here going for us for Trae Young. I'm not saying I love bets like these. They could be kind of scary. You're betting against a great player to not have 10 assists, which, like I said, could be very scary. But a lot of convincing data to it, guys. We're going to follow the research. We're going to trust the research on this one. We're going to go Trae Young, under 9.5 assists here for the Atlanta Hawks at minus 122 odds. Okay, and finally, at number 3, we are rolling with the Portland Trail Blazers, minus 2 spread here versus the Houston Rockets at minus 110 odds here. Believe it or not, the Portland Trail Blazers are 4-1 in the last 5 games against the spread. We love to see that. They're 5-2 in their last 7 games against the spread versus Houston, and they're 6-1 straight up versus Houston in the last 7 games. So that's obviously pretty solid. The Rockets here coming in, guys, have been playing absolutely horrible at home. They're 5-13 in the last 18 games overall against the spread. They've lost 9 straight games at home by an average of 16.2 points per game. So that is one of the things that if you write in your notes, fade the Rockets at home. Definitely a good look. And especially with the Blazers team here coming in, playing much better on the road, particularly on the defensive end. Blazers have allowed just over 100 points per game in the last 4 games, allowing 100.5 points per game in the last 4. So that's obviously pretty solid, including that road win there in Boston, which is very impressive when you really look at it. We do have a few players listed as questionable here for the Blazers, but none of our main stars. We'll have McCollum, Nurkic, Simons, and Powell all available, which I love to see that. Honestly, I trust those guys a lot more than whatever Houston's got right now. Much more reliable. Part of that is, with the Rockets, they are pretty young. I think eventually they're going to be a solid team. But they still got a ways to go, right? And obviously the 9 straight losses at home, that's obviously not very good. The biggest difference that you'll find statistically between these two teams is on the offensive end. Blazers on the season 15th in offensive efficiency. The Rockets are 27th. On the defensive end, by the season numbers, they do compare as far as on that end of the basketball. Blazers slightly better on that end as well, but nothing worth even mentioning. They're both, in the bottom 5 in basketball on the defensive side as far as the rankings go. The Blazers here are a little bit more efficient, and like I said, they've been playing much better on the defensive end here recently, which is what I love to see. I think the Blazers are going to have a chance here to win by at least 10 plus. That would be my prediction for this game. But yeah, honestly, guys, love it there. Trust in the Blazers a lot more here. Love it there for a number 3 pick. Portland Trail Blazers minus 2 spread here versus the Houston Rockets at minus 110 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers here by the end of the week, and I can't do it without your help, guys. Your guys' support on the channel has been absolutely unbelievable. I just got to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I really do appreciate it. It really is a lot of fun making these videos, and it's really been a lot of fun getting to know a lot of you as well, either through the Discord or down in the comments. So let's keep the winning momentum going here, guys. Went 2-0 yesterday. Let's get the sweep here again today. We'll most likely be adding a few plays down in the comments as well. I'm hoping to add 2 plays in the comments. We just didn't have every line out that I wanted. Hornets-Lakers lines were still delayed, and I really wanted to attack that game because I think we'll have some great matchups in that one. So, love it, guys. Let's cash out. Let's cash your bets as well. Let me know what you're playing in the comment section. Join the Discord, guys. You won't regret it. We have a lot of fun in our Discord server as well. There's a link in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday. Let's cash out today. Have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.